Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. This time I want to talk about business credit. I had a question a while ago about business credit and how it gets established. And business credit really was the foundation for one of the three repositories that eventually became Experian. They started out as a business credit repository, and it's still a big part of their business right now. But really, when you're talking about business credit, you've got to go to one. There's only one source to get started with that, and that's Dun and Bradstreet. And they work very much like the old-time credit bureaus used to work. You register with them, and then you make sure that your creditors report to them. Now, there's no electronic transfer of information, or very little, I should say. Most of it is still done by someone calling and verifying the information and then adding it to the credit file. But once you get a DUNS number, and I'm going to walk you through that in a second, then you kind of have officially registered. Once you register with them and get your DUNS number, when you go to make an application at the bank, they're going to ask you for that. You give them that information, and then they have some sort of credit to look at aside from your own personal credit, at least when you're starting out. So I'm going to walk you through how to get it done. Okay, first step is to get over to dnb.com, the main website here, and look for DNB DUNS number. Now, if you're going to do business with the government, you can just get a government DNB DUNS number. There is no cost for this one. If you go through a regular DUNS number, there is a couple $100 fee. But I would recommend, if you're small and starting out, just start out with this DUNS number. There is no difference between the two. And to add business credit, you're going to have to go back and pay for that anyway. So you might as well start out with a DUNS number to do business with the government for free. You click there, and then here, select your country, and then continue, and then start now. Put in your business name. Now, Dun and Bradstreet, they do scan the business register to see if new businesses are coming up. But if you're small or just starting out, they may not have any information on you yet. So, put in your city. Okay, so if there was something similar, it will pull up for you here. That is not correct, so we're going to go request a DUNS number. And then we're going to fill all this information out and then enter in the information at the bottom. In the effort of saving time, I'm going to pause it right now and then pick it back up after I've done this. Okay, I've just hit next, and it came up with some identity challenge questions, which are very much like going through and ordering your free credit report at annualcreditreport.com. I'll go ahead and fill these out, and we'll go on to the next spot. So let me do that. Okay, next screen is more company information, other business names. I would suggest you list them out here. Toll-free number, company fax number, company website, I would think would be pretty important. Verifying the address, what type of legal structure do you have? Is another company owns more than 50% of the business? No. Your business started, obviously going to be important as well, especially if you have a lot of companies, if you have a very generic name for your company. And obviously this is information here is probably used for search, so I'm sure that if you were able to search the DNB database for businesses that are minority owned, these are going to be real important. So if that is the case, I would suggest you checking those off. Okay, based on that information, and by the way, I got hung up on there was a pop-up blocker, so you're going to want to allow pop-up blockers to be activated because it didn't bring something up and it didn't allow me to go to the next screen. So be aware of that you do need to have your pop-up blockers allowed or turned off. It did happen to bring up my wife's business, matched it by address, and then that wefigureditout.com or whatever. neither one of these is what I'm working on at this point. So, but by the way, I mean, my wife has a DNB number. We never applied for that, but her business has been open for 20 years. So um, they do, like I say, search databases and try to get information on companies as time goes by. But like I said, if you're new, they're not going to have anything on you. So we're going to skip this and continue. And then we're going to fill out the management information and then hit next. So let me do that. Alright, so next up, add this SIC code. Please click on Add SIC button to delete SIC code. What could that be? Let's see. Oh, okay, this is a lot like the categories that you fill out for your taxes, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and add one. Alright, so enter education. Education. A lot comes up, so we're going to look for something that's close. So we're going to go with that. And then total number of employees, 1. Primary place of business, residential. Owner. So again, you want to have the pop-up blockers turned off. No. Alright, next. Alright, so we've got a basic summary of my information here. And then we're going to go on to you can edit it, so we're going to go on to the next screen. It asked me for why I was getting the DUNS number, and I went ahead and listed my reason, and then hit next. Alright, here's my information, and submit. Now as you can see, 0 price because I'm trying to do something with the government, so I would recommend starting out with this type of a DUNS number. Should get it in a day, and then no price. So submit. So it says it will take 1 business day to be investigated. So they actually do a background check. They verify all the information and then provide you with a DUNS number, which is great. Anytime you make an application now, a DUNS number at least says that yes, we have investigated you, and it is a legitimate business. So it's a great thing to get. Again, no cost if you're going through the government side of it. Now, step 2 is after you get the DUNS number, you actually have to provide some credit data, and it's very much like the old-time credit reporting, where you provide the company with vendors that you're doing business with, and then they call and verify with the vendor. What you have to remember is it is dollar weighted, the scores, and I'm going to make another video to cover what the scores represent. So I'm going to go in depth on another video. I'll list it here on what the scores are, but it is dollar weighted. So if you have some vendors that you spend a lot of money with, those are the ones that you're going to want to provide. Okay, so step 2 really is now after you have your DUNS number, establishing your business credit, and you do have to pay for this. So establish my business credit, and then scroll down to the bottom, and right here, update my DNB. Nope, have website and your DUNS number already. Get the DUNS registered smart seal. That's what you want, and then build business credit. It does cost money to build the business credit, so the credit builder program allows you to add 4 credit references for $70 a month. So it's not cheap, but it is important to build business credit this way. I mean, I think it's the best way to really do it. You get a score. Now, anytime somebody searches for your business on DNB, you'll be notified. And by the way, inquiries do not count against your credit score here with DNB. So I'm going to put another video together to talk about the scoring models that they use, but let me just wrap this up now. Okay, there you have it. That's how you get a Dunn's number. Experian is a little bit different. I'll make a follow-up video for that. But I wanted to get you started with Dun and Bradstreet because they are the big repository for that type of information, all right? So you, with a little bit of me, we're going to change the credit industry. Thank you.